Welcome everyone to our gift call series of Ease Calls, and today's topic is Ease with Creation. So like always, when we talk about the word creation, what does the first thing comes up in you guys' world? What is creation for you? Besides giving me the dictionary meaning, what does the word creation means in your world? You can type it, unmute, whatever works for you guys.
Exciting, something gives me excitement.
Okay, beautiful. What else? Anyone?
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction. Okay. What else is coming up? What? Nothing? The word creation doesn't mean anything for you all?
Rashi, but since I came into Access, I realized that all the good and the bad and the ugly is also my creation. So
Beautiful.
that doesn't excite me that, the good, the ugly and the bad is also my creation.
So you don't like that?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
but yes, now of course I become very conscious of my thoughts and my words and everything. But creation now does not like earlier I used to always think that only you can create good. I mean, something that made you happy.
So then how you should look at it? So since you've said this, then how did you look at life? If something ugly or something good not happening in your world, what did you think? Where was that coming from?
It was either my stars or other people, never me.
So the stars are also part of you?
Now, yes. Other people are also part of me, my creation, yes.
Okay.
So, yes. And definitely, since the time I have realized that everything is my creation, things have definitely shifted for the better.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you for acknowledging that and bringing that. So exactly that. We look in creativity or creation in this reality, like, only what I am creating consciously or so-called I'm supposed to create. But every thought, feeling, even if you're not trying to do that, you're still creating that energy. So creation is a part, it's an inbuilt part given to you. It's like when you're being in your body, you are with that creation. Because we all have chosen this body to come down, and exactly how you look at whatever age, every minute detail is your own creation. And we make it creativity like, or something outside when I'll build my career or my, so-called work or a family or XY things. We look at creativity at a very small, nano way of it. But the part of you being with you is the major creativity of you. So it's like when you're being that energy, you automatically will know at every level what you are asking for. Like as Vinita ji said, that now she's ready to acknowledge the good, the bad, the ugly. That is your own creation. It gives you the power that we are that potent, all of us, that we can create anything here. It's just a choice. The underline to all of this is a choice. It's like, even if I'm going to go like, what, I like to go create and suppose an X class, but I need to be honest to myself. Am I really ready to create it? What's my underline to that energy, to that creation? Because if I'm not ready to be honest in my creativity, how I perceive myself, that outer creation is just a big talk. It will never get created. That's when people talk about something like, oh, I manifest, I do these things. And a lot of time people, when they're doing affirmations, it's not working because they're not being honest in their creativity. They're just more talking and not being realistic about it. Because they're not being that energy to their own creation. They're just asking like as if something from the outside world will come and give it to them. The universe, yes, is now not something outside. The universe is inside us. What we tend to do is day to day is we look as if the universe is outside. I have to look for those people, I have to look for those things, and then it'll get created. But we all daily forget, what am I being with myself, with my own creation of me being in this world. The minute I acknowledge that capacity, whole creativity of this reality starts to change. And that goes for any area of our life. The good, the bad, ugly, the family, the money, your health, any area of your life you can catch. So look at it. Wherever you guys are feeling Look at one area where it's really going well, which you guys have created, and one area where you all are really feeling that, this is not something I was asking, because a lot of time people, give you the answer, I was not consciously working on this, and this happened in my life, this like a stumble happened or some scenario just came, and we just look at, what life did it to us, or people did it to us, or how you all said stars were not supporting, all the things what we blame from the outside reality. Look at that any area and ask yourself, were you not really aware of your this creativity? Just ask your body, include your main creation. Your main creation is your own body out here. Just ask that energy, whereas especially that area which you guys are not liking. Take one. I mean, there could be many, I'll respect that, but one thing which really bothers each one of you, where you're really done, and it could be for days, months, or years, that area could be bothering you. It could be with a person, with yourself, with your finance, your health, anything. And just get honest with your body. Just use the word truth and ask, were you really not aware, or were you really disconnecting yourself from that creativity of you? And if anyone's comfortable, do share what is coming up. I'm consciously asking you all for the one which you don't like, because the one which you really are already creating, you are really present with it. That's why it's already getting created so beautifully, because we are already being that energy to have that in our world. What's coming up? Anyone?
Yeah, Rashi,
Hmm.
for me, it is post-menopause weight, I always feel I'm doing so much and I think I'm creating this weight, not happening weight loss, or it significantly should happen, that way it's not. So is it my creation, that weight gaining, or that circumference?
So what is your point of view regarding the weight gain?
Yeah, I feel that it looks bad or something, that way.
So you're already judging it.
Not able to carry well.
So continuously
Yes,
trying to tell
somewhat.
the body, I'm not liking it, I'm not liking it. So the body just feels, the more the body is listening to one thing, it feels that it needs to create more that. So it'll automatically give you more that
Okay.
feeling. And another way, what point of views do you have that when someone comes in their menopause? Because majority of this reality, people tell us that you'll create health issues, your metabolism will slow down, 100 other things will come up. So have you heard all these things, and are you mimicking that energy in your world?
Yes.
So choice, are you ready to outcreate that and return it to all the centers?
Yes.
And consciously, I mean, yes, getting awareness is one energy of your creativity, but being that energy is the true muscle that you're ready to create a different energy in your world now.
Okay.
Because like that, every day we hear so many things. We know we like to create from that space, or I would like to have that in my life. But what is it that we're not ready to be that energy? Because when I'm not ready to create, it's that underlying that I'm not ready to be me in that space. I'm pulling back an energy of me that I don't want to be 100% to that space. So you all need to start looking at it. What's the worst can happen? Anyway, you all are not liking that space. So what's the worst, or what are you truly aware? If you really had it, actually, is it really worse, or you'll outcreate it in a different way? Or technically, you guys will have no problem in your world. Most of us create problems in our reality is because we want to be normal in this world, so that we are being as normal and regular like any other person in this world is having. It's like, in simple words, if I'll ask all of y'all out here, do you guys have any problem? Even if your cameras are not on, I'm sure everyone, the minute I gave you all that space to reflect on one area, I'm sure you all had beyond one problems. Tell me one person who genuinely would say they don't have a problem. that their life is 100% smooth going and they're really ready to be present and ready to be happy. In fact, if anyone even says that, they'll be like, even they must be feeling it, they'll feel so uncomfortable to express it. Because then they'll be like, oh, I'm the odd one out. And we are so scared in this reality to create that space that I can be the odd one out. I rather be regular and create what regular people create in this world. That to that degree we are creating, but we are creating from that space that I rather be normal. So ask yourself, you really all like to create your world in the normal person, like how the masses work, or you would really like to out-create your world? It's a choice. Get present with that space. Now, again, look at that area of your life where you guys are feeling uncomfortable or not happy about. Now, what you would like to do there. What are y'all aware of that can really change in that area? Anyone? Yeah, Vinita ji?
Yeah, Rashi, but my case is very strange that I'm not menopausing, but I have all the symptoms of menopause. Like I
Okay.
have pigmentation, I'm putting on weight, but I am not menopausing at all. I'm like, my periods are on like a 16-year-old.
That's beautiful. So, but what is your underlying? You need to be honest. See, everyone's reasoning could be different because we all are individual. But the ultimately is like you have to be honest to yourself at whose point of view you got locked and created your world from.
And I showed myself to the doctors, they said, you're fine.
So then what are you loving about having that so-called weight issue or something else with your body? Or how much are you rejecting your body and you're creating from there your world? You need to ask your questions. Because anything what we all are having a problem in this world is in any area or multiple areas, you have locked a point of view and you're creating your world from that energy. So that's why your creations are going in the negative way there. So we all still have a choice to change that energy and change your creation from there. Because till the time you're living in this physical body, you are that power to be that creativity of your life. You can change anything. So the so-called outside world is you when you are ready to change that. That outside world will automatically, with the blinking of an eye, will change like this. So you guys all need to be really honest. What is it that we are so... It's not even scared. It's just the way we play with it. How much are we all loving to sabotage our creations? To never to have us here. Get present to that energy. What's the worst can happen if you really start creating and choosing you in this world? What will truly happen to all of you? Anyone? What's happening? Anyone would like to share? Is this all even making little sense in your world? No one likes to talk today with me? Okay.
So Rachi, everything that I want, I have to start imagining it. I mean, I have to.
No. You need to be honest to yourself, because that what you are saying is that's coming from a space of affirmations or visualization. Yeah, sometimes
Yeah,
it for people.
visualization is what I meant.
Yeah, see, sometimes it works for few people because they're really ready to have that energy. That's why majority time it doesn't work, is because you're not ready to be that energy. When I'm saying, like, if you say I want, let's take it on the money, like, majority time people are always asking for more money. Like, suppose you say if you want 1 lakh in your bank account right now, I'm just giving a very basic example, and you're saying if I'm going to just start visualizing and seeing 1 lakh in my bank account every day and will come, maybe if you're really strong about it, because the underline is, are you really ready to receive that amount? Are you really ready to create in this world and go like, anyhow that amount can come to me? You could be actually sitting at home and just doing nothing and still receive that amount. But sometimes you might just have to even really go out, work, and have that amount. We wouldn't know what the underlying would for everyone would be different, but you need to be honest to yourself. What am I not ready to be to have that amount? That is the underline of having the creation of it. Are we getting this?
Yeah.
So you need to be honest about that. And same way you can look at any area of your life. What's the underlying point of view you all are creating that that thing feels like as if it will never happen or it's the worst thing happening to you all? Because unknowingly, y'all all had that point of view. That's why those things got created in your reality. Now y'all are that potent who could create the negative, the flip side. Now we are equally potent to outcreate that energy. It's nothing happening from the outside world. Even if you want to put it on the stars, the horoscope, the so-called karma, what is all that? That is also your own creation. What you believe in, it exactly will come back to you. It's purely about what are you not ready to have in your world? Is that creation? Because majority of the world again likes to believe, I rather play it less. I play under the table. I play, I don't want to be visible to the world. I'll come in people's eye. That's exactly you're going to create. That's also a creation, but that's a different form of a creation, how people create in their world. Even health issues or money issue or relation issue, majority of the people have some underlying that's how it gets created in their reality. Yeah, Anjuji, again.
Yeah, Rashi, sometimes I think um, a lot of times I fantasize, अच्छा ऐसे होगा तो ऐसे होगा कितना अच्छा होगा, I'm free to do whatever I want to do, etc., etc. But then when I think, अच्छा अगर मैं ये मांगू और मुझे मिल जाए, उसके साथ downside, मतलब every good has a flip side also. So
Is
a
it
little
true?
bit of fear.
Is it true?
I don't know, it's a little bit of a fear कि मांग तो अच्छी चीज रहे हैं, उसके साथ अच्छी के साथ कुछ और भी हो जाए तो. So it's, the
Exactly.
attitude is that जो है बस ठीक है, जो मिल रहा है वो ही अच्छा है, जो मिल रहा है वो ही बढ़िया है. At least I think it's a fear of treading in the unknown or asking for something which you've not had. I don't know.
Okay, exactly your question. Anu Boy has also asked in the group how to reverse it. The question is exactly you actually answered yourself. When you guys are all saying what Anjuji just got it up, it's exactly majority of this in this reality, we are made to believe something along coming good, underline something bad might also just happen. Kuch bura ho jayega saath mein. So you're already creating that. So our frequency of the creation is already going to, who's going to sabotage us? Only us. We are continuously telling ourselves that, you know what, something wrong has to go. So you automatically creating a frequency that something wrong has to happen. And automatically what happens? Something does really go wrong. And then we believe, see, I knew I cannot receive this or I cannot create this in my world. Because our power is that we are creating under that power. We're putting all our energy in the creation of going negative. So who's doing that? Ultimately, only us. And if people made us believe or situations happen, who is putting that energy? It's only us. And those people are just playing the role in your world to do that to you. Like when we say things, oh, I know if I'll become this or I'll do this, society or my so people, those 2-3 people will be against me, or I'll come in their radar, they'll get more jealous or insecure. We have already concluded our creation, our energy is continuously projecting at them that they are the culprits of reality and they're going to do this. So what are they doing? They're exactly going to do that because you energetically put all your energy, the creation of it, to make them do that, and they'll do that. It's like a computer file, you've implanted it energetically on them, and they're just going to mimic that and tell you exactly what you want to hear and believe. And the same thing happens to our own health, how we perceive ourselves, how we look in this world, because what is our projection? Like I had given you all the space last time. If there was no mirror in this world, how would you know what size, what face, or how your body should look like or feel like? No one would know also. It's daily we are looking at ourselves in the mirror and we are creating at it. Oh, I have a pimple here. My hair is not looking good. My chest is looking heavy or is looking too small or whatever. I'm looking fat from here, thin from here. Who's doing that? That energy I am projecting and creating, and exactly my body gets that signal. Okay, she wants that more because she's continuously talking or he's continuously talking about it. That means the body just gets the signal of, I'm supposed to give that more. We are that potent to create anything in our world, the good, the bad, the ugly. So that's why I'm giving you the space again. Look into the areas. Look at the areas also now, the positive ones which you all have created so far. Something which you're really proud or you're really happy about, you have it in your world right now. Look at that energy when you had it or when you have it. How come it's getting created so beautifully there? Because you're ready to receive it. You're ready to believe that you can have it. That belief is your creation because you're ready to believe in your creativity. I can have it. It's exactly that in that other place where you are withdrawing your energy. So you're making your creation as a lack energy there. But you know what? I cannot have that there. So in simple words, how in Access we say, it's just a choice. So there's nothing coming on happening from the outside world. It's every nanosecond is a choice what we are creating. And even when we are not consciously choosing, that's also a choice. And that creation goes on that basis. Like, so many times we put it in, oh, I'm in this family, I'm by this age, I can't do, I have these restrictions. That's also a choice. Because we are choosing not to have a voice, or we're not choosing to stand up for ourselves to create our world. We've concluded, this is my creation, I can only be this much in this reality. What else is happening with you guys when I'm talking about creativity, creations here? Anyone? Anjali, does that help? I think she's not around.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anjali,
did you say something, Raji?
yeah, I said, does that help?
Yeah, it does. Another thing I wanted to share was, I'm aware that if I'm not doing something, it's because I'm not wanting to do it or I'm not putting the effort in it. I mean, that's being absolutely truthful.
That's true, that we all do it. Yeah.
Okay. Now, the thing is that, again, I tell myself, it's like, constantly going on in my head that, but why have I become like this? I was never like this. Why
What do
have
you
I
mean?
become like this?
What do you mean, why?
Uh, like if I want to do something, I would always do it.
Okay.
And there are things that I like also, which now I don't do.
Okay.
And
So
I say, I'm tired, or I say, कि अभी मन नहीं कर रहा, or I make some excuse or the other. But deep down, I understand it's because I'm not wanting to do it. It's strange. I'm saying I like those things. Look at the
okay,
contradiction. Look at the contradiction.
I respect that, but you're not acknowledging. Can you acknowledge when you're saying you like it? Is it true you used to like it or you still like it? Because we are sometimes so locked. I could be liking something when I was at the age of 10, and today I'm 39. Do I have to still get locked in that? Maybe. It's my choice. If I like it, if it's serving the purpose, yes. If it's not serving the purpose, what I liked at 10 isn't necessary I'm supposed to like at this age, or whatever at any one of you guys could be at age. And certain things, or you must have been not liking that time and suddenly I could be liking now. But we make it believe that I had that emotion or had that feeling, I'm supposed to follow that throughout my life. Is it true? So we need to acknowledge every day we are a new being. That's our capacity of being of our creation. We like to believe what I was 10 years, 10 minutes back also, I'm supposed to be that everything now. You make it very real that how can someone change and how can I change? When things change, places change, then you are a part of nature. Does nature looks every day same? Yes, it is having a sunrise, sunset, your same tree, but daily it's changing and growing in a different way. So where are we not aligned to have our dislikes and likes every day different? That's your potency of being a creative person. And when you're saying, I'm not doing that, you need to be honest. Is it really required to do? Because what we do is quickly we go in our judgments, and that's our creativity, because it's so programmed to believe that I rather judge myself. That's a potency of having a creativity, but in a negative way. Because we love to do that. This is something very inbuilt of this reality we all have. I rather judge the world, or if nothing, I'll start judging myself for everything. But what are we doing? We're putting so much power and the creation of going against myself daily. And then we say things don't happen for us. Because who's being the self-culprit? We only. We don't need technically the outside world. When we say, what so-called nazar, that jealousy or, karma thing will happen, we don't need that, because we're daily beating ourselves every nanosecond. We're using all our creations in that. So what if we all, every nanosecond go like, okay, what else can I add in my life? And being that energy, that invitation, by pulling that and going like, okay, I'm ready to have it. You can ask a simple question, buddy, what can I add in my life that I can have this with ease? We don't have to fight it to have it.
Mhm.
We don't have to prove it to have it. Because in this reality, again, it's made it very real. When I've done the hard work, that creation will be visible to the world. And then we look at other people and go like, oh, wow, he or she has it so easy. Even I'm looking for that. But when that thing can really happen to all of us, we don't even want that. Go ahead, Anjuji.
Yeah, you know what you said just now
Mhm.
about judgmental. I'm judging myself. I keep telling myself, oh my God, you become so lazy. तुमको ये भी अच्छा लगता था, अब ये भी नहीं कर रही हो. ये भी अच्छा लगता है, ये भी नहीं कर रही हो.
We all do it.
You've just become very lazy, and I don't like that lazy word. I never used to like it. I don't like it
But
even
you're
now. So
if you don't like it, you need to change the energy. But what you're telling yourself, your body's just getting the energy. Okay, she likes lazy, but let's increase it. Let's increase it. Because the body has no point of view. It's only our brain which has a lot of point of views and judgments. And we're creating from that capacity instead of choosing from where I can have my creations. It's a personal choice from where you're ready to, all of you are ready to create your world from.
and I liked what you said. How can I add? What did
Yeah.
you say? How can I add to?
Add to my life daily.
Okay. I think that is what has to be said instead of saying back of my mind saying I've become lazy.
Yes. Just ask who can I add, or what does it require? Like, you have to play with the energy. The idea is to add, because when we are bored or we are judging, the minute you're judging somewhere, there's already a lack of creation. It's like you have got separated from your being. You're not being there. So when there is the space,
Yeah.
you will create crap. You did create, but you only created crap. Okay. Jazz said she's a laziness. So point is, are you really ready to outcreate it? It's a choice. And I know her, she's not, but she loves to claim that. But now see, even if others can make you believe you're not, but it's ultimately your life will only get created what you believe in. You could have 100 people coming and telling you, you know what, you don't have that symptoms, or you are not that kind of a person, or you don't look that way, or XY thing. You have to be always honest how you talk to yourself, because you are the creator who's come down in this world. So anything is possible from your own creativity. The good, the bad, ugly, like always I'm saying this. Yeah, Disha?
Hi, Rashi. So basically, there is an addiction to hard work, to proving, things happen very easily with me, but and I have created things very with ease also, but then I will go back to, not having ease because that's very familiar with me. And, I try to remind myself all the time that it's okay to have things with ease, but, there is something there which is not getting cleared logically I know that I have to choose and everything, but I would not want to choose that. I would want to choose the drama and the hard work of creation, and because I want to prove that I'm working. So I don't
Yes.
know, can we
So
just clear this?
you're answering yourself, everything. You love the drama.
So I
So,
love the drama.
so that's your creation of having the drama. I always say that's my like a punchline. I think 100 of people have heard this in my free
Yeah.
top 8 calls. What's the drama of this world? The series. You have so many OTT platforms, and you have Bollywood and Hollywood to go watch it, or now other culture programs to watch that. What do you all love creating in your world? You need to all ask yourself daily, okay, who am I being or imitating to create my world to be so hard? Because it's all the point of view. Unknowingly, we started to create our world by seeing things in our surrounding while growing, or we started to pick up the thought forms of this world while growing. That world has to be hard or it has to be created in certain way. And since most of y'all are from the access backgrounds, y'all know the clearing statements. Y'all know the tools
Yeah.
of. So it becomes a choice that are we really ready to make those impact the tools in our life day to day. It's a pure choice there. And even if you can't say the whole clearing, you can just go like, okay, interesting point of view. Or you can just make it in short, the pod and pork.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know what, even we're not even in the mood to say the clearings, but even just acknowledging and seeing what we are doing, you can go like, okay, you can just snap out in your mind and go like, okay, now I'm going to choose different. Even if it feels uncomfortable, you have the power to choose it for 10 seconds and create from there and see. If it feels uncomfortable for that 10 seconds or for a couple of minutes or for that half a day, go back to your old pattern. Point is, you at least gave yourself the power to create for a few minutes or few hours something else.
Yeah, I think this is going to, I'm gonna adopt this, that at least I can try for half a day to create with ease, not with hard work. Because the point that I have acknowledged it, I'm very familiar that I'm loving it, but I would want to, create a different choice now. So maybe I can give myself every day that, today let's start with ease, and if it's so difficult, I'll go back to the hard work.
Yeah, and just play with it. Even if when
Yeah.
you're giving yourself the permission, ask your body, can we have some more fun with ease? The more
Yeah.
you're going to involve all of your body, because you have to acknowledge the creation is mainly your body. The
Okay.
more you make your body your best friend and communicate from that energy, the body will just create everything for you in every area of your life. It has no point of view what age you are at, how you are, what culture, what skin you are in, how much money you have in your bank account. It has no point of view. It's ready to give you everything. Because it's aware you got it down for a creation, it will create everything for you. And that's the universe you be in this world. You're the magic to be in this world. What we do is we think magic is again from some of the outside world, or in Harry Potter is what we can see, or in some kind of, fairy tales. So you can really be the magic and create anything. What else? Anyone for any last question or something? What else is coming up for you guys with creation? Is this helping you guys?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So are we good, or you guys have any last question for today? Yeah.
Can I ask one
Oh,
last
sure.
question?
Yeah, sure.
This is the last question. Like you said, create with our body, and body will show us the more joy and fun
Mm-hmm.
in this creation. So if I mean not if I mean like for our loved ones.
Mhm.
How to include for this to be a fun, loving, exploring creation? What
Okay,
question can
okay. See, in this reality, again, we are made to believe I have to do everything for my loved ones. And you know, I'll be the most person for them. But can you create for you first? Because when I'm being that energy, automatically the person around me, my family, the kids or the elders, they'll automatically would want to know what are you being here that they can have it. It's a default mode of this reality. When you tell me as a kid, don't do this, automatically I will do this. Or you tell me you rather do this, and I'll be like, okay, if my parent doesn't do it or my family doesn't do it, you think I'll do that? But when I see them being that energy, I automatically believe that, okay, that's something I would like to have in my world. And that's how we all got even programmed from this reality to create how the life likes to be hard work. Oh, I cannot have this. Because these were also, again, a part of our programming when we were growing up in our surrounding. Oh, you know what? Money is this way, relationship is this way. We saw those things or we picked it up and we started to believe that is our life to be too. So it becomes very, this thing we always ask, first choose you. When you're ready to create that energy, you're surrounding every person around you, be it in immediate families or your loved ones or your society, they can all see you. You automatically become that energy, then they go like, okay, you know, what is he or she having? I would like to have that. And something where you guys get inspired looking at others or see some particular thing, you would like to have it. Just go like, okay, what is he or she having that I would like to have in my world with ease? Always add the word ease. Because we really don't know how he or she got there, but why are we asking for the trauma drama? You can always play with the basic words and change the energy for you. Because that's how the creation is going in our mind and our body, and the body starts creating that for you. Even as simple when you guys are going for your workouts or anything, you know, it's a reality. I have to come in certain size and people think, oh, I have to starve myself or I have to walk or I have to do kind of a workout in that way. And it feels so hard and difficult that we'll commit for a day or two or max a month, and then we all have excuses. You have to be honest, whose point of view are you all functioning from? Did we even ask our body? Would our body really would like to do that? Or we concluded those are the things my body's or I should be doing because this is the fact, this is what the world is doing daily. Because we all are individual and potent and we can create anything. Instead of looking what the world is doing, ask yourself daily. Just take your body, include it like a best friend and go like, buddy, okay, just for today, what would you really like to create? And start listening to those whispers. The body is always talking. And those whispers are the part of the nature. And you can, of course, always add the nature more consciously. That's why it's always relaxing. Like, you know how people say early morning is a quieter time or later night? Yes, because you're ready to be with yourself. But once you get into a pattern, it doesn't matter what time of the day or the hour it is. When you're ready to be with you, you just create even in a chaos place. It becomes a choice. So hope this helps.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Ushaji, that helps?
can I ask one more? Yeah, thank you very much. And one more, since you are a CF, can I ask you what early morning you do early morning? I mean, do you chant mantra or what question do you ask?
I just daily ask universe, show me what's required just for today, or universe, show me the magic of me today. Because I'm ready to create and acknowledge that, yes, I'm the part of the creation and the magic I be. Because I'm ready to acknowledge, you know what, I have created me. I'm ready to have fun with this body and create my world from there. The good, the bad, ugly, yes. And still after these questions, sometimes that awareness and all that will go haywire because you will get biased. You are in a human body. That doesn't mean I have to beat myself. I just have to pick up another question and then go like, okay, now what else? It becomes again a free will choice to create from that. Okay, I got stumbled in this particular space. I want to be and sulk in that for days, months, or hours. Or I can go like, okay. Even on days when I like to do my own trauma drama, I allow it. I rather indulge and have fun and be what my body is asking than going like, oh, I should not feel this emotion. I should not. I'm not suppressing it. I'm being present with it. What's the underline that I'm creating with this? So the idea out here is to give is that you have a choice to create anything. It's about getting present with yourself more and more. The more you guys will choose you'll create. And the easiest way is, if since you guys are, most of you all are from Access background, get your bars run. It helps you to, get out of your monkey mind, and it helps to create more. The more you all do swaps, or even if most of you all know how to do it. If there's no one, you all can just command the energy in the night for particular bar points and sleep with it. But nothing like a swap with someone. It always, always helps more. It's a faster way. So why again go for the hard way?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys now in July, because for this month, the calls are done. You can always share your inputs of what topics you like, and we'll take it from there.
Do you have this recording shared?
Yes,
will
yes. It'll come in few minutes, and it'll go on my YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, it's in your YouTube.
Yes, yes. It will come right now also to you all, and plus by tomorrow it will be uploaded in my
Do you
YouTube.
have that group also, WhatsApp group? What is
Yes.
the name of the group?
I'll just put the link here. I'll just stop the recording 1 minute.